So, last stream, I teased this area slightly, but because I came here once for a missile, which I guess wasn't the most efficient thing in the world, time-wise, because we have to come by this way. I guess you don't have to, but it's a lot easier to. Trying some rifle? Well, these guys are back to being not dead. Well, they're dead now. Cool, they lived. Murder time. Can actually get back up here from down here, I think, somehow. So I am told. Yeah, right here. We're down here because there's a missile over here, which crosses off frigate site, I think. Yeah, frigate site. We can actually get most items here, I think. Ah! Is this not? I could have sworn there's supposed to be a way up from here. Well, since evidently you can't get back up from here, this trip was ill-advised. I'm pretty sure there is some way up there, I just don't know where it is. But I don't feel like wasting that much time, as much as a trek back through the Chozo Ruins is a bit of a waste of time, honestly. No, Nah, I refuse to believe it. The Metroid Discord is certain that you can get back up there somehow. I know, because I remember seeing an argument about this, so I know it must be possible. No one on the internet is ever wrong about anything. Aha! Is it through here? Sure is. Okay. We're in business. Seeds for the blood god! Oh, there we are. Tangleweed. And now we return to a somewhat familiar scene. The intro area, which has these cool doors. Say what you want about the other doors. These doors look way cooler now. Right, these guys now have 2 missile health. I think I need to reactivate this. Yep. Yeah, this area's gimmick is no power. Also, there are crabs! Talon crab, crustacean native of Talon 4. Hard-shelled swarm life form. Once harvested for food, exposure to phazon has seen this practice diminish. Creatures are timid and harmless alone, but can be a problem when trapping in swarms. I guess we're going to be using this a lot. Alright. When you come here after getting the gravity suit specifically, there should be a new enemy in here. These guys. Aqua pirates. Space pirates with exoskeletons. With oxoskeletons. Exoskeletons modified for underwater use. Yeah, the crabs? Yeah, I know. Using modified thruster packs and gravity suit technology, the space pirates have armor suits for use in liquid environments. I think most of the enemies here only appear here. Thermal tracking is still very useful against these units, as the pirate engineers have yet to eliminate the thruster pack's high heat signature. I forget if these guys are as dodgy. I'm gonna go with no. They are not as dodgy. Alright, so basically every room in this area is going to have these power nodes associated with them. And to be honest, being able to look around better is a bit nice anyway. They are dodgy. Well, but they've got aqua backpacks and gravity suit technology. There is a fourth. If you remember this story, oh, that's... I'm pretty sure in the original game, these glue orange. Interesting change. This cramped-ass save room. Well, they're space pirates, so probably not. They only do good science on bad things. Oh, there you are. Wait, that one... Wait, this one glows orange. Inside here is a E-tank. This is a cargo freight, I think? Yeah, because you don't need gravity suit to get to this one. Oh, and you will want to shoot this. There's another one on the way up here. One. Is there only 3 in this room? It might only be 3. I don't see any others. It is only 3. Cool. I think there's actually a scan panel that lets you disable these turrets, but I can't be bothered. Missable scan in this room. These guys. Aqua drone, security mecha adapted for use in underwater areas. There's the Aqua drone gone. Space pirates have adapted a number of security drones for use in liquid environments. These aqua drones utilize an arsenal and artificial intelligence suite similar to their cousins. The pirates have been unable to properly shield these drones from electrical attack, making them vulnerable to the wave beam. I'm sure they are vulnerable to the wave beam, but they're also... Oh, wait, they... Huh. I swear you used to be able to freeze them. Okay. So, which one is it? This one. Shoot this, get a missile. This is biohazard containment, which I incorrectly mislabeled as requiring ice when you in fact need gravity. Okay, where's the one on this floor? There you are, inside a cage for some reason? Oh, there's a third one? Oh, you're up there. And Samus is gone! She's a ghost! X-Parasites can be seen as... Possibly? I don't think it's that complicated. Or more accurately, I doubt they thought of it that much. We've blame... Pew. There's more than one. I didn't plan for this. Now, X-Parasites do have the ability to process data organically. Similar to the way the power suit maybe does. Well, no, I mean, I don't think... I think it processes data digitally. Not missable, but... I mean, missable in the sense that they're hard to spot. This is an aqua sac. Will burst when subjected to impact or trauma, believed to be in the same family as the sap sac. This plant has similar features. It will burst when exposed to force. This protective response keeps most creatures from feeding on it. Hi, friend. Now, unfortunately, these aqua sacs don't explode in nearly as spectacular of a fashion. Oh, we're almost on our way out? Sure are! This is one of the few times where you actually need to learn how to do bomb jumping, but this is different bomb jumping, because this... God damn it! I hit the wrong button. Alright, that's the other E-tank. And that is the last thing we can currently collect in this area. The overworld. Talon overworld. Rare things we can collect basically everywhere. We've got everything. Oh, the fun thing, I think these guys go like red hot, like once they, yeah. Very funny. So you want to come up here as early as possible, and you want to do this the spin. And then you want to spin right off the cliff, because that's a very important step. Make sure you do it. Otherwise, people might think you're competent. Which, that's a huge no-no, and we can't have that. So, this room is actually, or the upper section of this room that we just unlocked, is actually where the other part of the, that ruins area leads. So that door is an elevator that leads to Chozo Ruins, which I'm not going to map off because we're probably going to be taking that door at one point or another. Likewise, we can't really get up there, but a little interesting thing you might notice. I'm sure the space pirates use some kind of universal visor technology. Given that the space pirates don't actually have visors. This is actually a bit harder to see in this version. But with that, you can get over here and get this missile early. You're not supposed to be able to collect this now, but you can, and I did. Anyway, there's not much reason for us to be up here right now, so we're just gonna head back down to the white door on the surface of the water. Over there. Is there an item under there? I always remember there being one, but there's not. Access to Phazon Mines East. The last major area in this game, aside from the end game area, which is, of course, the Impact Crater. I'm actually curious if Metroid 6 is going to bring back the X or not. Because aren't them saying they were going to try to move away from Metroids? Like, the story arc of Metroids is gone or something? Which suggests that X will not be back. Yeah, the last major area, I guess. You're correct. By the way, those turrets are a different skin. They look identical, but they're not. So there's actually an item here that I think we might be able to collect now. This is the Mega Turret! Permanent defense turret reinforces energy shielding. Frustrated with inferior armor plating on standard defense turrets, the space pirates added energy shielding to a modified heavy cannon. The new shielding has increased the beam strength that makes the Mega Turret an efficient point defense weapon. out of the way, and while we're here, we can shut down the shield to enable us to proceed. And I need a glass of water. There's also a save room past that this spider track. How are we doing on scans, by the way? 80%, nice. I feel pretty good about that. There are 3 missable scans in this area, like, overall. Welcome back. Currently gonna go with, I usually don't get this item yet, but, I mean, we're here. We might as well. I will reiterate, anything you can freeze with Ice Beam is now a joke to fight. So what exactly were you cooking? No, I don't think unless there was a typo. I don't think I've heard of it before. There is a thermal point right here. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of that. Oh, it's a noodle. That probably explains why I've never heard of it, because I don't know noodle names. I know noodle shapes. I could tell you what the noodle is shaped like. Enemies go brr. They do. It's so cold. Fried it in butter. Nice. I use noodles too... Well, I actually don't make that many things with noodles, but I like noodles too much. I am a big fan of Italian. It's a really simple drop noodle. Oh, I think I've seen those. Those are really nice. Are they, like, vaguely rice-shaped? Alright. So... This is one of the only save rooms in this area, and this area is not small. So I suggest, even if, like, you're doing a series like I am, you should save here. If anything goes wrong, this is where it's booting you back to. Just a kind of blob. Alright. Ice Beam. I actually think I want to be using Thermal Visor. Oh, not yet! Yeah, there's the console for turning off the turrets. You mix up the dough, cut off the pieces, and then run them through a grater or some into water. Neat. I think there's an item in here, too. Yeah, back here. But it requires us to have Bendy's Nutsium. There is our first red door. Oh! Oh, wait, they're homemade noodles? Nice! You weirdly cannot lock onto these guys through metal grates. Wave Trooper, space pirate armed with wave beam technology. Space pirates have reverse engineered several weapons, including the wave beam. A flaw in the design makes the pirates vulnerable to their own beam weapon system. These weapons are inferior to your own, but still quite potent. These guys are not hard. They're just a little bit annoying. It's a trap! Yeah, for them. Yes, exactly. It's honestly a little bit disappointing, but then also I don't think I'd want to get stunned repeatedly. By the way, if you didn't understand immediately, yes, there is one of those for every beam type. I will not be reading the logbook scans because they're identical. Complete the ice beam freezes. Yeah, it's a bit strange. Recommended battle system for elite pirates are as follows: shoulder-mounted plasma artillery cannon, repulsion shield, wave quake projector, energy siphon system, and retractable wrist bayonets. I don't think they have the bayonets. It's hard to tell, honestly. Initial Project Helix experiments with space pirate embryos were disastrous. The phase-on infusion process has generated brain tissue even as it augmented muscle mass. None of what we have termed elite pirates lived to maturity. The few that survived their infanthood suffered severe psychotic breakdowns as juveniles, killing anything within their zone of perception. Research teams Sclera made a recent breakthrough in which parasite studies with a phase-on strain codenamed Vertigo were highly successful. Since then, we have successfully fused Vertigo phase-on with space pirate DNA with great success. The latest batch of elite pirates have reached maturity successfully and are ready for field testing and training. Elevator on. I mean, I don't know. They decided on big muscle mass over become balls, so I think they're a little bit smart. Yeah, so I don't like these enemies, the beam enemies. They're kind of uninteresting. Like, they're not hard. I mean, apart from the fact that they don't... Ice Beam doesn't immediately trivialize any of them. So, like, yeah, I guess they take a little bit more effort than regular enemies, but, like, not to a degree that makes them threatening. And they just sort of force you to pick whatever beam they are. Which I don't love. Security alert, all stations. Bioform Samus Aran has made planetfall on Talon 4. The hunter is among us. All units are hereby ordered to attack Aran on sight. Terminal forces authorized. Report all sightings of Aran to Security Command at once. Platform systems active. The Metroid is here. Quick. Make lots of small passages, because Metroid can't crawl. Is that a health pickup that I just never collected? I sure is. I believe up there is... I believe there is a new Beam Trooper in... Yeah, there we are. Power Trooper, space pirate armed with power beam technology. Yeah, their logbook scan is identical. Also, they get destroyed. That there's so as far as these go, you only need to break this one and that one. There's nothing else in any of the others. Well, I say that before even showing off this thing. That is a big cannon. That is a bomb button. That's not the button we use. I thought Metroid was Chozo for Strongest Warrior. Also, that would make Hunter Metroids be Hunter Hunters. Which is fitting, I suppose, in the context of Samus Aran, but, like, otherwise doesn't really mean much.